The Trump administration has launched a significant legal battle against federal courts, particularly in response to a recent court order mandating the reinstatement of thousands of federal employees. U.S. District Judge William Alsup issued an injunction requiring the immediate reinstatement of dismissed probationary employees, criticizing the mass termination as illegal and a sham process. The Trump administration, through its spokesperson Karoline Leavitt, has vowed to aggressively contest this court order, asserting that the executive branch will use the full force of the White House legal team to appeal the ruling. Leavitt argued that the judge's actions undermine the executive power of the president and are a personal affront to Trump's policies. This legal confrontation is part of a broader pattern of the Trump administration challenging judicial oversight and congressional limits on executive power. The administration has been appealing multiple court decisions, including those related to the firing of heads or board members of independent agencies, which have been ruled unconstitutional under the 90-year-old Humphreys executor precedent. The Humphreys executor case protects independent agencies from arbitrary presidential removals, and the Trump administration is seeking to overturn this precedent, potentially granting the president more control over executive branch personnel. This move could significantly impact the independence of various federal agencies, including the Federal Trade Commission, Securities Exchange Commission, and the Federal Reserve. The Supreme Court has already shown some resistance to the Trump administration's aggressive moves, rejecting certain positions and slowing down efforts to block foreign aid releases. However, the court's actions have been seen as part of a broader commitment to regular order and checks on executive power, rather than a direct challenge to the substance of Trump's policies. In another development, a federal court has broadened a temporary block on the Trump administration's use of the Alien Enemies Act to remove immigrants from the U.S., setting up a potential Supreme Court showdown. The lawsuit argues that the act is a wartime measure that has only been used 3 times in American history and should not be invoked in peacetime for mass deportations. Overall, the Trump administration's legal battles reflect a broader strategy to assert executive power and challenge judicial and congressional oversight, with significant implications for the balance of power in the U.S. government. Don't miss the latest news from the world of technology and finance. Subscribe to our channel now.